Ukraine and Russia have traded strikes as the bitter conflict between the countries continues to ramp up. Ukrainian officials say at least 10 people have been killed after Russia hit a civilian vessel off the coast of Odesa. And Ukraine has targeted Moscow and its surrounding region with 400 drones overnight. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said the strikes hit logistical facilities and an oil depot near the Russian capital. At least 10 people were injured in the latest attacks. In a moment, we'll speak to Dmitry Medvedenko in Moscow, but first to Audrey MacAlpine in Kyiv. Audrey, let's start with this attack on apparently a civilian ship near Odessa. What more do you know?
Well, the attack took place yesterday. It was a cargo ship carrying grain. It was hit by several Russian missiles as it was leaving the port. We know that search and rescue efforts were ongoing until this morning. There is still one crew member missing. Among the crew were people from Syria, India, as well as a Ukrainian captain of this vessel. The number killed rising to at least 10 people, ranging from as young as 19 years old up to 53 years old. Now, these attacks have been increasing by Russia on not only the port of Odessa, but ships as they are coming and going from that port. We spoke to people in the city who said, one woman and her child who said that they have been staying inside the house as Russian drones have been circling around the city both day and night. In fact, right now, as of a few moments ago, that Odessa was still under air alert. So this is an example of escalating attacks on the port that likely seeking to disrupt that marine and shipping traffic.
And Audrey, on Ukraine's drone campaign inside Russia, deep inside Russia, what more do we know about these latest counterattacks against major Russian oil refineries, and how much are they actually disrupting? Do we know, at least, Moscow's fuel lines?
Well, Ukraine has fallen short of claiming these specific attacks, but President Zelenskyy has basically done that in his most recent tweet, just falling short of naming them, saying that Ukraine had attacked targets within the Moscow region as far as 400 kilometers from the border with Ukraine. He said that Ukraine was responding justly to Russian attacks on Ukrainian cities. And this has been a strategy by Ukraine in recent months, these long-range drone strikes hitting oil facilities, as well as what Ukraine says are military industrial complexes. The impact has been significant. It's disrupted fuel supplies, led to shortages and higher fuel prices within Russia.
Audrey MacAlpine in Kyiv. Thank you, Audrey. Let's go to Dmitry Medvedenko in Moscow. And Dmitry, as we've been saying, reports of hundreds of Ukrainian drones fired towards Moscow overnight. What has that meant for the capital and surrounding areas?
Well, these strikes, Neve, have become an almost daily occurrence. The number of 400 is pretty high. There are several layers of air defenses around Moscow and around the region, but not all drones get shot down. So we have 3 locations that have been hit around Moscow with different impact here. One, as we mentioned before, appears to be an oil depot. Local authorities in Domodedово do not confirm that this was specifically an oil depot, just saying it's an industrial park that got hit with a resulting fire. But the smoke, the plumes of smoke coming out of there appeared to be consistent with oil depot fires, and this is increasing worries that there may be fuel shortages coming in the near future, again, by the, for the population of the broader Moscow metropolitan area. This has mostly died down now, and it's not a problem to refill your car, but this can be coming back. Everyone understands that. Another target that was hit was a wild berries warehouse. Again, this is Russia's top online retailer. On Saturday, 2 big wild berries warehouses were hit, almost burned to the ground, causing billions of rubles in damage to small and medium businesses that do their business through this online marketplace. But this time, this did not lead to any major damage, and one apartment block in Domodedово got hit. And we've seen videos of fire erupting from some of those apartments. As a result, 10 people were injured and taken to hospital. Neve.
Dmitry, many thanks for that. I'm Jazeera's Dmitry Medvedenko in Moscow there.